Hey, hello. Welcome to Scuff Stream, where nothing actually loads and everything is constantly delayed. mm. Yeah, so I guess today I really wanted to talk about the new VR chat stuff, to be honest. Actually, I think I'm gonna change into this one. Just because I'm taller than the grass. The other one's a little too short. Well, I'll wear this. Because I thought, it'd be fun to talk about, we're actually going to move away from spawn just a little, just in case if people join me. I doubt it, but I went cross-eyed for a second. That was cute. Anyway, let's go here. Oh, jeez, I scared myself with the chat. So we're going to talk about the new VR chat stuff because I can. You know what I can do? So I can do this. If it will let me. There we go. And then you move there so I can see you. Alright, cool. We'll do this. Move you a little closer there. Yeah. Alright, so now I don't have to look at my hand and scare myself half the time. Yeah. So today was a little late. Sorry for the later stream. Getting off work pretty late. Sadly, it's not fun, really. And we have people here, so it's kind of like I have to like walk around them and stuff. And they were watching stuff, so I had to wait till they were done watching stuff before I could stream because it would suck otherwise. So yeah. So VR chat stuff. I wanted to talk about VR chat stuff because I just got so angry. So when I first started playing VR chat, I was on a quest and, like everything's new, and this is basically what it feels like right now, kind of, just with the whole new thing. But when I was starting, I learned, and I don't know if y'all know, but in VR chat, you can go, used to be in a UI thing, and it's a little bit easier to get around personally on the other one, but that's probably because I was working with that one for such a long time. But like here you have to go to like a weird setting. I don't know. I don't like how there's not a big setting tab anymore and you have to like go into your other menu to get to it. Whatever. But I'm glad that the nameplates don't keep turning on. But I hate that it doesn't save the information like from world to world and stuff. Like I've always hated that you mute yourself in one world and then you go through a portal, it unmutes you. I don't like that. I wish it would just stay muted. Now there is a thing that if you continuously mute yourself every time you get into a world, it will remember, like after a while it will be like, oh yeah, this person, you like to mute yourself when you get into a new world. And every time you join a new world it will mute you automatically. But that's every single time. And that was nice when I first started and I wasn't a talker. And now that I'm with someone that is very social and goes to random worlds and stuff, I would like that back. I just wish there was something that would, remember if you muted yourself or not, And then also same thing with the HUD. So the UI HUD, which is like when you're looking, there's like a little circle that like follows you. It's basically like someone put a sticker on your glasses. That's kind of what it looks like, I guess. It's like someone put like a little sticker of a little microphone, and that's the HUD. That is annoying, but it also is pretty nice. It's like same thing with nameplates. Nameplates are annoying, but they're also nice. It's like you have to be in the right situation to use them, you know? Um, when I first started doing VR chat, I had to have nameplates on. I actually didn't know how to turn them off. Um, excuse me, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I didn't know how to turn them off, and then I learned, and then I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. How could you do this? And then I started realizing, like I would hang out with the same people, and I would know who everyone is in a sense, and because one, they would use the same avatar, or I would recognize their voice, but if they're mute, it's kind of harder to tell who that person is. But then after a while, someone was like, it's a lot better. It's like more immersive. Like Phantom Touch and all this stuff, and I'm like, huh, interesting. and I wanted to get Phantom Sense and whatever, so I took that off, and then it was like I talk so quietly that when I speak, I don't know if I'm actually like if it's picking up like some of the things that I'm like saying, like the little tiny little nuances. Is that right? I don't know. Little tiny noises or little tiny like inflections in my inflection. Little tiny things in your voice that can like really like tell you like what the person like is doing or meaning and all that. Like it wasn't picking a lot of that stuff up, like. So I'd like to have that on, and it would like turn a darker red or like blink when when I was talking. And I could still have that on, but I've um I don't really need that anymore. Like I don't really talk if I don't know anyone, and then if I do know people, I talk loud enough. But usually I just like would be so it's like barely audible. But that was like nice for like some of that stuff, and then it was nice to see when people like requested and stuff like that, because they would like you could get friend requests, you would get invites, requests to come, all that jazz, and there would be like a little icon for each thing, and then I learned them like what each one meant, and it was easy for that. Like if I wanted to like make sure my friend was coming in or something, like if someone wanted to join me, I like to have that on, but I don't really do that anymore, and so I always have myself on blue. So like y'all come join me, unless I'm not in a good mood or I'm talking serious, and then I usually don't get invited places, so I took it off because I was like, there's no need for this, and it becomes more immersive, and like looking at yourself is like, oh yeah, this is me. um just the downside when you're streaming and stuff, like you have this thing where you twist your wrist towards yourself and then it could be either hand, and it says like like the time and all that jazz, and then you would have your chat and you have your camera, and so it makes it a little less realistic in a sense, but it's still nice not to have nameplates and that on. Like nameplates for me, like I would press the menu button to see and like make sure, okay, yeah, that is that person, because like quick people like change into each other's avatars. Like some people have someone else's avatar. Like one time y'all don't know Tupish, maybe you do, maybe you remember, but he has a king avatar from Seven Deadly Sins, and he gave me one of his avatars because he was like, I don't know how to make this face, and then I figured it out for him, and he was like, oh my god, and I kept it, haha. And so I become Tupish in a sense, and there was one time where I was that, and then someone came up to me and said, hey Tupish, and so it's like, in that moment, if you had nameplates on, you wouldn't mistake that, like, I love pretending to be other people. It's one of my favorite things. Because either I really, really respect them and I love them and I want to be them, I aspire to be them, or it's like a joke. It's like, haha, I'm funny. Like, with Savvy. I love this man. Because I made him the avatar, so I have that avatar on me, so like I will always have it. I just cause he's mean to me sometimes, so it's like revenge. It's like so yeah, I use it for revenge. I'm the little Australian man in the upside down world. Yeah, that's the one that I tease the most, though. I think I flip the camera, turn into the Savvy avatar, and I'm like, oh, I put the shrimp on the barbie. Goodness gracious. Anyways, yeah, like that's the only reason that I would do that. But if I'm just hanging out with people that I know their avatars, I know like who they are, and their voices and stuff. So I usually don't use it. Just like, oh yeah, I know that French accent. I know that cute accent. I know that cute high pitch. I know that, like, because people have different voices and stuff, and you can definitely tell. But there are some people that are just like have just like this such similar voice, and it's so hard to tell who's who sometimes. Anyways, for me, so I'm like, quick click. All right, that's you. Okay, cool. It's also how I find friends. So like if I'm like stranded in the middle of nowhere of like no friends, who had this break? I would turn that on and look for yellow. So, like that's another thing that I use it for, searching for the yellows. Which is nice. But yeah. That's what I don't like. I don't like that it doesn't save, because it used to save that I didn't want the HUD up open. But every time I don't know if it's I join a new world or if I like get off VR and then get back on VR, like it forgets. I'm like, I don't want it. That and the muting, like I want those things to be a thing, but they don't want to be a thing. And I feel like full body saving certain avatars would probably be also a very nice thing to have. Was there anything else that I was angry about? I don't think so. I think it was mainly the HUD stuff. Yeah. My day. How was your day? I hope it was an amazing day, because you deserve the best day. Yeah. But my day, I was really tired when I woke up. I don't think I had enough sleep, or it was like restless sleep, And got up, got my bowl of cereal. I had a peanut butter, a little tiny cup of peanut butter. Like that's like Jiffy Go or something. It's like a little Tupperware thingy, and then you're supposed to take it with apples or something. Nah, we have guests downstairs, so I didn't want to disturb them, so I went upstairs and just ate some cinnamon life while with a bowl of peanut butter. Oh, thing. Good evening. I've been pretty good. How are you, cutie? I've missed you. I've missed all y'all, to be honest. I miss everyone. I don't talk to people enough. I'm too scared. But after breakfast, it was kind of cold, kind of chilly, very nice, beautiful. Waited in my car for 20 minutes because the manager Doesn't like to get there on time apparently. So that's fun. I brought my grandma's dog in to get groomed. He is such a good doggy in the car. He just sits there. He just falls asleep. Just lays there. Fast asleep. Doesn't make a sound, doesn't move, just exists. It's so nice. And then I brought him in, and then, you know, did all that stuff. Checked him in, because I have to sign papers and stuff for my own dog. Weird. I worked on him, and then my first appointment of the day, they were 15 minutes late because they thought they were at 7:30 when they were actually at 7:15, but I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter. Little cute Sheba Ina. I brought the Sheba Ina in, you know, bathed them, dried them, put them in the cage. Then I started working on my grandma's dog, and I'm pretty proud of this haircut. I gave him a cute little bunny tail. Or like a little poodle poof, you know, like a little tiny ball basically as the tail. I like to call it a bunny tail better though, cause I like that better. But like usually like when they give him a haircut and stuff, when I didn't do him before and when I was like trying to like figure out, you know, they would shave him really short. Cause that's what most people want or just do, you know, and like real short. And so I shave, you know, the tail too, because like he has a little tiny nub tail. It's like can't really do too much with that. And we shaved him one time and I was like, that looks like he has a finger on his butt. And so we call him Freddy Fingertail. And so, like, the way that I've been grooming my dog, my personal dog, Hazelnut, I've been keeping her tail really poofy. First one was for the hyena. Well, actually, it was a lion cut. Kept it, well, for the poodle cut as well, I kept it poofy. And then for the lion cut, kept it poofy. A little more stylized. Like, the poodle was like a poof at the end. The lion was like trying to be a lion tail, but she has a little nub tail too. But it's kind of ish long for a nub, I guess. So I kind of styled it, you know, as a lion tail, and then for a hyena, I just let it grow into a big poof. And now she's a horse, and I've just been letting it grow because I wanted to have like have a little like a ponytail, you know, like yeah. She has too curly hair. Like it's too curly to really work for straight hair, like to be a horse. But it looked cute, and I was like thinking, and I was like, and I just groomed her on Halloween. I was like, and I was like, I'm gonna try that on Freddy's tail because I know my grandma doesn't like it shaved, like finger tail. And I know she likes it fluffy, so what I did is I brought him in and I did him a little shorter than I did last time because he became too raggedy this time. So I shaved him a little shorter, but still very fluffy. So I shaved him with an O comb or a zero comb, which I don't remember how long that is, but it's pretty long. For like shaving, because so like the way that the numbers go is like from the smallest, the shortest hair is the higher number, so number 10 would be the shortest that we would actually shave a dog, and then number 0, like that's a big jump, you know. So pretty fluffy. I think roughly an inch of hair roughly is basically that. And then I cut so like the tail, like this is the tail, and there was like hair past it, and then I would cut the hair right to the edge of the tail because they like the little the nub tail, but they didn't like it how long it was, so I was like, I'm gonna make it as short as I can this way without really showing any skin, and then kept the fluff on the outside of the tail. And then just shaped it to make it look like a little tiny little tiny ball, little tiny bunny tail, and it turned out really well, and I'm really proud of it. It's so cute, so cute. And my grandma really liked it, so I was really happy. I was like, ee, 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 ee. So basically I finished the dog, grandma's dog, and then I did like 2 bath dogs, and then my grandma came to pick up her dog, and I brought him out, and I was like, let's have a lunch date, you know, like I'll groom your dog and then you bring me lunch if you don't mind. Since she was gonna come pick up her dog, she doesn't want him to be staying there the entire day because I have an 8-hour day. So she picked him up, and I went out to the car, and they had Jimmy John's. I love Jimmy John's. I'm so happy. Jimmy John's was so good today. So Jimmy John's, delicious, beautiful. I'm so happy right now. And she, like, I brought him in and put him on the back seat, and then he climbed up to her, and she's like, oh, it's so cute. Like, oh, I'm so happy. Like, is that okay? Like, lengthwise? So I'm just like, oh, it's so cute. I was so happy. And then after that, I had a cute schnauzer puppy named Harley, and they had some mats, you know. And the way that she described it kind of sounded like she wanted like a full puppy cut. So I was like, yeah, I'll do a puppy cut. Like same length all over. So I kind of had to like work out the mats. They weren't really bad. They were just mainly little tiny tangles, but some of them were kind of more solid than others in a sense. So I worked them out, and then I got them done. And when she came to pick up, I brought the dog out, and then she was like, oh my god, you're a different dog. Are you sure that's my dog? And I'm like, it looks exactly the same. This dog, I literally just took like the smallest bit off, less than half off, and I shaved the potty area, you know, cleaned up the feet. Had to shave a little bit more on the chest, and she was like, yeah, I wanted it longer down there. I was like, well, there's mats. I'm sorry. You also didn't say that when you were dropping off, so like, you said puppy cut, so I was gonna, you know, cut them all over the same length, you know, like, but I basically took chunker shears to the legs, which is basically, it's really cool scissors. Like for hair, it's like when you usually cut, like, just it goes straight, but chunk shears basically make it to where like some hairs are longer and then some are short, so it's kind of like this pattern kind of thing in the scissors, and then it basically makes that pattern in the hair that you cut, so that when you like kind of ruffle it up, it like blends. So like if there's a part that's shorter and then a part that's a little higher, and then you chunk shear it like right here, like in between it makes it kind of look like that, but kind of like blended. It's really cool. And then there's chunk shears, and then there's thinning shears. I love thinning shears and chunk shears. I finally used chunk shears, and I love them, and I know how to use them, and I'm so happy. If you're a groomer or anything with hair or like anything, or just want to spend money, get yourself a pair of chunk shears, because they're fun. Like if you have a dog and you know, you get them haircuts and stuff, like if you want to drop, like, actually pretty expensive, so it's probably not, but get chunk shears if you're a groomer or you want to be a groomer. Get some chunk shears. They're fun, but you know, they're actually like the least dangerous out of all the shears that you could get, because the regular ones are just blades basically, and the other ones you can pinch skin and it won't be as bad as a cut because there's a gap in it. So it's like, you know, I've caught myself with a couple of them, and it didn't really leave a mark for chunk shears, but then when you actually cut yourself with the actual shears, there's some pretty big marks. Actually had when I first started learning to groom, actually at the end of my 4 months at the school, this lady came in, you know, and was like coming in, and she'd been coming in for like probably a month at that point, but she'd only like come in like once a week, maybe twice a week, and she cut herself like 5 times in one day. This lady owns a shop, owns like a dog shop, you know, and then just like she has like an area that she wants to have groomers, and I think she hired groomers before. Hello. How's you do?
Sorry, I'm not interrupting like the stream or anything, right?
No, you're fine. I'm just telling a story of this lady that I went to school with.
Can I join in, or
Yeah,
is
of
it
course.
okay? Or hello, stream. My name is Tupish. It's very nice to meet you. I'm a Tupish.
This is the man I was talking about before.
Hello. This is such a nice world. I like this.
I know.
Although I think the grass needs to be mowed. They need to
I actually
get,
like it like this. You know who made it? Don't look, cheater. Don't look.
Oh my god! I would have never thought that.
Yeah.
TFM Johnny would have made a world full of grass. Wow. He needs to get a lawnmower.
But I like it like this. This is wild grass, and you run through it like a puppy.
Does it feel nice? Does it feel nice on the skin, or on the hand? Because some grass, it doesn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you graze your hand like across like really soft grass, it's like it's so human. It's, I don't know, you feel connected to the earth.
You know,
That's really
sadly,
nice.
where I grew up, we don't have a lot of grass. We have fake grass,
Well,
and it
where I'm-
burns.
Well, where I'm from, we have grass that's infested with ants, and then
Oh,
we use
yummy.
what's called lawn killer
Ooh.
to
Kill your lawn.
Well, yeah, like you have to treat it. Otherwise, like they'll bite you. Like if you walk barefoot, and it's just not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what do I look like? I have no idea what I look like. I
Beautiful.
need to turn on my camera. Wait, hold on.
You're a glowy
Oh, thank you.
being. But you're not that glowy, so
I
it's
am
nice.
Really glowing. This is my I like this avatar on you. It's like half anime, like half furry. It's like right in the middle.
It is. It's just a furry. It's an
How many
artful
followers do you have on your stream right now?
I usually don't look. I have 1 currently. That's because it sucks.
Oh.
Horrible. Like constant Wi-Fi, no like me, and you know, normal things.
We're gonna get your internet fixed one day.
What's a fix? What do you
Come
mean?
over
What are you
there, I'm
talking
gonna
about?
be I'm gonna look up what your ISP is and see if like you can't get a better one, or if you can't get like fiber optic or something. Yeah, your ISP, your internet service provider, the person or the yeah, that's what they're called. That's the abbreviation.
Mhm.
That is the thing. That is, you know. They control certain regions of the United States. Why even they control your region, and they control mine as well. Why I you know.
Shock.
I kind of want to switch, but I'm just waiting for that one time where I want to disconnect, right? I want to have like a disconnection. I want to get really frustrated and really angry, and I want to talk to somebody over the phone about it, and then I want them to feel terrible as I disconnect from their service and like join someone else.
I was actually there
wanted
for the
to go out- I wanted to
conversation
go out
where
with a
my
bang.
dad was talking to them. I don't know who we
Oh,
were
you were?
with, but then my dad was like, "Yeah, so like we have like a thing. I think it was like for phones. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like, yeah, that's like the customer, like you're supposed to get like a free this or whatever for new customers. Like we've been with you for like 20 years. Why don't we get it? You know, like." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't do that."
You're not going to because a cable provider can only give you what is limited by the company, right?
Yeah.
Cable is not. It's not like if you can get fiber optic, like it's so nice. It's so magical. There's nothing quite like it. Imagine having streamless, uninterrupted internet. Do you know how beautiful that is in the modern era? Do you know how magical that is to have nowadays? Like everything is connected to the internet, and having a solid connection, a fast connection. why it's the stuff made of dreams. And Stream, I want you to know that if you ever have a chance to get fiber optic, you should totally get it because it's worth it. AT&T, Verizon, Earthlink, CenturyLink, Google, these are companies that provide it, that can grant you the freedoms that you so desire at the low cost of anywhere from $60 to $100 a month, depending upon how fast you want your speeds. Yeah. Yeah. I can't tell if your tail's wagging in excitement or if that's just a normal avatar feature.
So it just wags,
I think
and
you're
then when
just
I
happy
do
to see me.
this, it
Oh.
goes faster.
Oh. It's like a car wash. Nice.
What the heck?
It's like one of those brushes at the car wash. You're just like.
Come on, do my curly tail! Oh goodness, how did I get down here?
Just imagine like 8 of those avatars, right? And the tail's just like pointing towards the car.
Arflin's
It's
just
like the
stick out
cheap
your butt.
wax.
Mm.
And then you're the person in the car is like, okay, do I drive forward? Do I stay here? Where's the green light?
Just directing you through, but like
know what I mean,
badly.
Right when you go through. Where do I go? And then there's like people outside like trying to direct you, like you're like a 747 landing at an airport tarmac.
It's like,
They go like this way.
they only speak in arfs.
That's all you can hear because you have the windows closed. All right.
That's what they would sound like.
My tracking has been going haywire today. I don't know why.
Cable.
No. So. Okay.
Bum, bum,
Hmm.
bum, bum. Car
Are you
wash.
giving the stream a car
Car wash.
wash? Some guys on the stream like, where's the soap and suds? I'm not gonna give you bits if you don't give me soap and suds. Oh. Hello.
I hate how it doesn't like my fingers. It doesn't know where my fingers actually are on the tracker. It's like, I'm trying to do the pace side, but you don't want me to. Are my fingers not big enough for you? It hurts.
Oh. See, yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Car wash.
Hey. Hey.
You
This is a
filthy
very
man.
lewd car wash. Ah. I paid extra for the wax that's supposed to make my car shiny, not for this. That's the tip involved.
That's a tip.
That's gratuity. You know, I used to call it gratituity like an idiot, but I realized it was gratuity. I didn't realize, like, because I used to say, oh, that's gratuity. No, it's gratuity. When you order takeout, and then, like, you're supposed to leave a tip for, like, a waitress, like, okay, well, if you're getting it to go, then it's gratuity that you get charged. It's not gratitude.
Gratitude to tea.
What are you doing yoga down there? What's going on?
No, I'm bleeding. Maybe a little bit. No, I'm good.
Oh. Did you get swiped?
Okay, there we go. What happened?
Did a blade of grass like cut
Yeah,
you very
yeah.
gently?
I have very soft and sensitive skin.
Hit them, Johnny.
I'm suing.
Always making
I'm
sharp
su-
blades of grass. You're such a typical American, always suing after every problem that comes your way. Yeah, jeez.
You want to hear what happened with the ear lady so far?
Oh yeah, tell me about that. Did you hear about it? What happened?
So more story of today. I don't think I told stream, but basically, I was accused of putting a rubber band around a dog's ear with a bow in it, but like that doesn't matter. Around a dog's ear, meaning I put it around the ear to cut off circulation. Who does that? No one does that. I put it, if anything, in the hair. Also, the way that I like had the papers done, I wouldn't have put it in the hair because there was no package, and I only put it in for packages, and they didn't pay for it, so why would I? This lady. And they're accusing me that I did it, and they're saying, oh, you're gonna pay our vet bill of $14,000, right? Right? Like, oh my god. We didn't do anything. There's a video of me not putting a bow in this dog's ear. Anywhere near this dog. No bows. Nothing at all. And then this lady says, you know that dude that you work with, he gave me a bow. At first it was me. I put the bow in the dog's ear. Then it's someone else giving someone a bow. What is it, lady? Did I do it or did he do it? What? Neither of us did it. But like, stick to one story, my friend. There's just like...
so the issue hasn't been resolved yet, and she's still going crazy about it.
Yes! Why would it be resolved?
Because I wish for things just to go away.
I wish.
Problems to subside.
I wish people were nicer and actually more genuine. But no, why would you? When you could be like, oh, I'm gonna get $14,000 because I'm a dumb person and put a bow around a dog's ear, even though, you know, like it cuts off circulation and stuff. It's like, how could you do that to a dog? No, I have no idea. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know who this dog is. I don't know who this lady is. That is how memorable this moment was. I know I wouldn't put a bow in that dog's ear. I know all this because of what I've seen and heard. People have told me I didn't. 'Cause video. And I was like, I wouldn't, because the way that the things are. And I'm like, no. And they were fine with, like, checking in, they were fine. Checking out, they were fine. There was nothing negative, nothing like that. So it's like 10 days after I did, like, supposedly, after I groomed the dog. That's because I groomed the dog. 10 days after, they were like, yeah, I'm calling because there's something, like, wrong with my dog's ear. After, like, someone put a bow in it or something. And then, like, my manager was like, oh, okay, you know, make sure to call us if you're going to go to the vet, before you go to the vet, you know, so we can, like, make sure, like, if we did anything, we'll pay for it. And she hung up, like, before he even finished his sentence. And then she called the next day saying, hey, you're going to pay this $14,000 amputation bill, right? Excuse me? Like, what? And then, like, the whole situation of, like, having to get, like, more people that are higher up into this situation, and, like, the talk about terminating me, and, like, like, a bunch of stuff, and, like, I'm half freaking out, and, like, I'm terrified to put a bow in a dog's ear. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, it's sad. And like, every time I see a Yorkie from now on, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to touch you. Like, there was nothing bad that happened with the dog. It's just the fear of, like, getting accused of doing something that I did not do at all. Any way, shape, or form. And I'm like, just like all of that. No, it's, I don't know.
Has any incident like this ever happened before, like in the history of you working as a groomer?
It hasn't even been a year since I've been grooming at this place.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you've had a lot of experiences, even for a year's worth, but nothing remotely similar to this occurrence or this incident, huh?
Not even, like, none of the people that I worked with so far, like, they haven't said anything, like, nothing like that has happened with anyone else. Like maybe some like little tiny thing, but like nothing harmless. Like, oh, you forgot to like take the paint out of this dog's fur. It's like there wasn't any paint in this dog's fur. Like that's like the only thing that's happened. Like small things that like, oh, they didn't do this. Like like they didn't hurt the dog. No one's hurt the dog like that. And it's just like
I'm trying to think if there's any similar story that I could share with you, like when I used to work at Starbucks, and nothing life-threatening, but there was one customer I remembered where she had like a nut allergy, and she wanted to make double sure, or no, she had like a, what was it? She had like a milk allergy, and she wanted to make double, triple sure that like the drink that I made for her was dairy-free, and I told her yeah, and she was fine, and but like once she ordered her drink, like she went over to the bar and she just kind of stood there for a bit and watched me like painstakingly with like supervision as I made it, and then I made it in front of her, and she tasted it and it was okay, but then she asked me again, are you absolutely sure that like you didn't add, you know, dairy to this? I'm like, yeah, there's no dairy. And she asked the second time, and then she went over to my supervisor and asked the supervisor to make sure that like I put the right. It's like my supervisor wasn't actually watching me like make the drink, so it's like why would you go above my head like that? It doesn't make sense. But she was fine. I didn't poison her. That's not my business. I don't like to poison people when they have allergies. But I don't really have anything that's like, oh man, that's gonna sue me for like $14,000. I have nothing similar to that. I ran over like a mailbox in a semi truck, but that's not worth $14,000. I almost wrecked a gate actually about 2 weeks ago because my trailer couldn't turn into the parking lot, but and I kind of hit it, but like they just like popped it back in place. But that gate's not worth $14,000, even if it's like one of those like really nice like motion like gates that goes like sliding in and out at a distribution center. No, nothing like that. I think that lady's just trying to make trouble for you. That's all, and I think this will like subside away in the future. I wouldn't put too much pressure on it because there's nothing that you can do. So, and you have evidence that's in your favor.
Yeah, but still, it's like
they're
like
you have to live with it for like the.
Yeah, it's like they're a company and they like don't want any like bad news. They don't want any like bad faces. So it's like there's a possibility to where I could get fired.
Yeah, but even if you do, I mean, it's not the end of the world. You're a good
Yeah, but
worker.
It's just like
you have a good work ethic.
I just love this job. I love the people in the job. And so it's like it would just be really hard.
I have this yoga ball like right behind my back. It feels amazing. Oh, it's so comfortable. I'm eventually gonna have to get back up, but right now I'm just like sitting on the floor. This is such a good investment. I love one day shipping from Amazon. I can't believe they're opening up a distribution center in my hometown. Wow. They spread faster than the coronavirus.
I doubt that, but
not as fast, but yeah, they're pretty big now. Sometimes, like, when I look at your avatar, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm like, is that a furry or is that an anime girl? Because the hair kind of like takes me back a bit.
Here,
because I think
I got you.
Is it? No, you don't have to change. I like this one. Oh, okay, that is definitely all right. That's for sure. That's for sure furry from like Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. That's for sure like one of those creatures that you walk up to and it gives you a quest. What's that thing called? Oh yeah, an NPC. Okay, now you look like a player.
Yeah, I have long front hair, ponytail.
I love that.
Or short.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, nice. Oh. The
It's
stream.
very jiggly.
All hail the magical stream.
Yes.
Please donate a bit or two, will you?
Please do
Use the
not.
cheer button
Do
to
not.
send
Don't touch it.
send your
Don't touch it. Don't you dare. I'll come find you and I'll give you aggressive head pats in the mean way.
Don't you have to be an affiliate to get cheer or bits or whatever?
I'm an affiliate.
You are an affiliate?
Yeah.
What? Huh. Why is it so much easier on Twitch than it is on YouTube to like get money and do things with your life? Wow.
It's all like with the it's just the way that things like work. It's like a live thing, so it's like you're interacting with people, and like people are like always surfing
I
it.
wish I could
and
read your Twitch
also,
chat right now. I don't have my phone in front of me.
well, there's actually nothing happening. It's just one person that said hi like a long time ago, 30 minutes ago, because delay sucks.
So like, how do you get discovered? How do you get discovered?
So
like, how do you,
I was lucky enough to have like 4 and maybe more streamer friends that rated me and like basically gave me some of their audience. So
Oh.
yeah, I have one person that has like, well, when they rated me, like usually had like 150 people in their chat. And then I have another friend that has like 20, another person has like 70, you know, like I was raided by these people, and like people join me, and like that's a lot of the people that you get is from raids from your friends, or just people that find you and you're like, oh, this person's cute, let's raid them. Like I had that like the other week where someone was like, oh my god, this person's so adorable, I'm gonna raid you. And then I was like, oh my god, who are you? I love you.
Oh my god, a raid. And that's when you do the plug-in, you're like, yeah, Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta get this yoga ball under control. It's dominating my
good.
life.
Cutie.
Hello.
Hola.
Wait. There we go. Actually, I want to take selfies with you in VR. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
This is a perfect opportunity.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Stream
Just
camera.
crackers.
I'm done with that. Okay, wait. Okay. Like, wait, wait. Is this good? Wait, no, your knee's in the way. Hold on, wait, hold on. 3, 2. Oh wait, should we get the moon in the background? Oh wait,
If you
yeah.
want.
Okay, 3, 2. You just see like my fingers kind of poking out through your shoulder.
Sexy.
There we go.
Yummy.
Okay, now let's do one with like the Windows XP background, like right here. Okay, right there. That's perfect. Yeah. This reminds TFM Johnny must really love Windows XP. Maybe that's why he made this world.
He also has a cursed avatar world, and I have one of the avatars, and it's so beautiful.
You know, one thing, if I ever get a chance to meet him, I would ask him one question. I would say, TFM Johnny, I love role players. Like, I'm not really into role playing, but I love meeting them because they're so polite and they're so kind.
Okay, so you said, I have one thing that I'd want to ask him, and then you basically, like, I, like, died up until right now. I love
when
this.
I come over, I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna come over there. And one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to see how you have your internet set up in your household, and I'm gonna see if like I can't talk to like your somebody, your mother or your father, and see like what can we do to ease the suffering.
Just like cool. You come up to my dad and you strictly say, "You need to fix this." Slap him. You need to fix. Oh my
Like
god.
that's saddening. What did I say? I
I
don't even
know.
know what I said. I
You were
said
talking
something
about
like
asking Johnny something. That's all I know.
oh yeah, I was gonna ask him. I was gonna ask him about the role players.
What role
Role-playing.
players? What?
He went to one of his recent videos. He
Ah!
went to an RP
Oh!
server.
Oh
And he
yeah,
found
yeah.
like a bunch of role players.
I actually
You
one of
know how
my
hard it is to
close
find
friends.
people like that?
One of my close friends is a role player. In the VR of the chats.
Maybe they know where to, because I love meeting role players. They're so like cool.
Yeah, I could ask him, but I think those are like you just like those are worlds that and you can just join them if they're public and then they're just role playing.
I don't think so. I can't find him. I don't know. If
Or
you
there's
can find it
a
for me,
there's
like,
probably
I
a
would be-
server like Discord server. I'll ask Racing for
Discord
you.
server. Yeah. Can you? I
Mhm.
really appreciate it. I just
Yeah.
I love hanging out with role players. They're so cool.
I kind
I don't do role playing.
I think it would be
I
fun.
just like talking to them.
I'd like to try that. See how that is.
You know what? I just noticed.
Mm.
This is the color of a peach.
Mhm.
Right here on your hand.
Yeah.
That's like peach colored.
Yeah. That's
I
the name
just
of
now
this
noticed
OC. Yeah, so like blonde for my hair and then pink and peach cuz peach.
I need to find a color that like matches my personality in real life. Like King from Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know how much longer I can put this like this thing on for. Because eventually I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to change avatars. I'm gonna have to get my own avatar. I can't keep doing this.
But you are king.
I know, but I can't. I can't emulate. I can emulate him, but I can't be.
Okay.
Him. I have to be my own person.
Mm.
Is Din Din ready? Hmm.
Yes.
Is that the K? Is
I'm
that the
sorry.
is that the response for Din Din ready? Yeah, it is ready. Okay. Din Din is ready. Dinner is served. Dinner is ready. Dinner is served and dinner is ready. How do we know dinner is ready? Mom shouts from beneath the floor. She says dinner's ready. How do we respond? We say K. We say K.
Oh my god.
What do we say?
I'm gonna stay down
we
here.
Say K.
I'm gonna be in the fetal position. It was nice knowing you.
I hope you clip that. I hope you clip that. That's good. I just made that up on the spot.
Oh my god.
Well, chat, I hope that you had a great evening, but now it's time for dinner. It's time to say goodbye and farewell to all the friends that we made today in the Windows XP background world.
TFM Johnny.
You know, we didn't find TFM Johnny here.
Sadly,
but,
we looked so
what
hard.
we did find was
He appears.
what
Oh
we
hi.
found was you know what we found was the journey that we made along the way. Wait, the journey
The
that we
journey
made
that we made along the way.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Or no, I don't think it does. All right. I'm digging a grave here. This is a public world.
No. Why would it be a public world? That's disgusting.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Why does this
Oh,
avatar
look at
take
you.
too long? This takes too long. What the heck? This was gonna be funny, but it's not.
Oh my gosh.
Not
it's
anymore.
TFM John.
Hey, you spoiled it. It's like just secretly all along I was the Tiffum and the John is.
Wow.
Just
I want to
imagine.
get an intro video like he has on his videos.
I don't know. What is it? I don't watch his videos enough.
He has like a thing where like he has like a on one of his YouTube videos he has like a 4-second intro of like this little chibi face
Oh,
like
yeah,
being
yeah.
rotated a lot, and it goes but dun 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 or something like that, and then it starts the video.
Ba-dun-dun-dun.
something like
Alright. I'm going back to this so I can say goodbye.
Dinner time.
Yes, time to devour food, and then I'll be back. Maybe.
Well, I might be back. I might not be. I don't know. Enjoy your meal. Say hello to the family.
Thank you.
Do things.
I will do things.
Have fun.
You too.
You know?
Yeah. Weirdo. Alright. Thank you for joining. Whether it be live or on YouTube or on the whatever the heck it is on Twitch. I don't know anymore. What are words? I love and appreciate every single one of you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for stopping by of the storms. Thank you for existing. Everyone else, I love and appreciate you. I already said that, didn't I? Y'all are amazing and stay peachy, alright? I love you.